round somehow, even though I landed almost 2 times the amount of punches he landed, but it's whatever. I'll come back.
All right.
Nice, nice. All right, and this match is underway. So we got the same shorts colors. But we got the battle of the blondes versus the brunettes.
Who is who?
So they're both in black. I believe that is Dante in the blue corner. I think he's the one in the Dante hair, right? And that's Seb right there.
Okay, I know.
Seb's got the ponytail.
No, I'm realizing Dante, he's kind of cocky right now. I mean, he's kind of just like moving around like Muhammad Ali right now. He's like not really putting his hands up. He's kind of moving all over the place.
Yeah, you can tell. Right? Until again, this is a fighter who just literally came off of the chat. But again, has fought here. Forgot his name. Lost to the history books. But I'm trying to remember if I can figure it out just based on the style. No, nothing coming directly to me. It's also been many patches ago. But I think the core of Dante's fighting, right, is he takes these big steps in and out and throws these really big punches. Kind of from awkward angles. It reminds me a little bit of like an Israel Adesanya, Michael Venom Page. More of an MMA style fighting, or to go into boxing, right, like a Prince Nassim. But you can't do any backflips. Seb, though, with a much more patient, technical boxing style. Any thought? Who do you think is going to come out on top in round one, and maybe in the fight overall?
Right now, it looks like Seb is hurt. He's been getting hurt throughout the round. But Seb, he's also been landing a lot on Dante. I feel like Seb just needs to put some more power into his punches to not only hurt Dante more, but possibly knock him down.
No, I think you're absolutely right. He's got like the how to throw a little bit of damage safely, and maybe he's just trying to win on on the scorecards. But I think with how we've seen like V6 is not a pure knockdown version. It's not V3 or V5, but you definitely can get some quick knockdowns as we've seen earlier tonight. So just gotta put a little bit more of that body effort into it, hit that right spot at the right time, and you'll get it. Right now, Seb trying to walk Dante into the corner.
Yeah, I feel like Seb right now, I mean, even though he was hurt earlier in the round, he's been hurting Dante a lot more this round. So this could really go either way, though. I mean, they're both hurting each other like crazy. They're throwing a lot. Like right now, they're just throwing.
I know, just the hook, everyone hitting the hook button. But both fighters at this point throwing out every punch with effort. And you can see I think they might even starting to be getting a little tired, at least for the round, and we're getting towards the end of it. So, both fighters, no reason not to put everything out there. Dante catching Seb at the end there. And honestly, pretty close round, though I think I'd lean it towards Seb. I think he got a little bit more of those power shots, a little bit better of the exchanges, and I saw the ugly face on Dante a couple more times. What do you think, Tony? Do you agree, or you
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Seb, he was just landing so much more and hurting him a lot more. But I feel like if Dante, if he just kind of adjusts a little bit more, puts his hands up, and doesn't get caught as much, he could probably win the next round.
No, definitely. It's one of those fights where it's, especially when there's no knockdowns and the damage isn't like running away with it. It's not like he had no options and, it wasn't hitting anything. Right. So it's definitely a close fight. He's got a lot of ability in 2 whole rounds to, make up that 1 round deficit. Any suggestions for the adjustment round? Right. What would you do?
I feel like all he really needs to do is just like put his hands up. I mean, he's getting caught, and the reason why is because he doesn't have his hands up.
I think it's a good point, right? He's going for the style points. He's trying to get that S rank finish, but right now he's just getting caught too much, and it's interrupting the whole flow state. I think he's just got to go, put up a more traditional guard. This cross guard might be the way to do it, and land some more traditional boxing shots.
Yeah. Let's go. I feel like it's just crucial. No matter, again, like I said earlier, it doesn't matter who you're fighting. You gotta put your hands up. It's not just something you like. You can't leave your hands down and expect not to get hurt.
Mm-hmm. And it's interesting, like different versions of the game have emphasized it in different ways. Some, versions of it are just like, hey, if your hands are down, you're open. That's your choice. Other times it's been, damage exaggerated. If your hands are like both by your waist, you'll basically get instant knockdown from any kind of punch.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like they need to kind of like mix it up a little bit. Like with the it's whatever if you have your hands down and you get punished. I feel like you shouldn't really. How do I explain it? I can't really. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but like, I feel like you should be punished, but just not so harshly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right. There's definitely like a balance that they all need to hit. But right now, the balance being hit is these two just going punch for punch. And honestly, I think what's been underrated a little bit, Seb has some really good defense, right? He's the smaller fighter, and he knows how to hide behind that turtle guard perfectly. And except for there, Dante finding the shots he needs and putting a dent in Seb's perfect performance so far. Match now definitely going in Dante's favor.
Yeah, I like Dante. He was backing up just a lot, and then out of nowhere he steps in and caught him really well there with those hooks.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you think this is a turn in the tides, or do you think that was a lucky shot for Dante? Oh no!
Oh! Seb gets the
definitely not a turn in the tides.
Man, this is such a really close fight. I mean, like, you really can't down any fighter. I mean, they're both fighting like crazy. They're both landing. They're both knocking each other down. I mean, like, man, this is just such a good and crazy fight.
I couldn't agree more. You love these ones that go back and forth and really like you're on the edge of your seat the whole time. Oh, the look around and he fell for it, but no opportunities taken there. A little good meme joke in there.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, caught him really well with that left hand. That was hurt.
And actually, what we haven't seen too much in any of these matches are excessive clinching, right? Like I feel like this has been either through players and sportsmanship and game balance, right? They really balanced it out. It does not feel excessive right now, so yeah. We'll see. I don't think anyone's been trying to intentionally trigger it either.
Yeah, I highly doubt either of them are trying to clinch on purpose. I mean, it's just that like whenever Dante steps in, I'm guessing Seb just doesn't expect it, so they kind of just get into that like clinch.
Yeah, and that's just the thing of VR, right? Like, there's nothing actually physically stopping you, aside from taking damage from your opponent's punch potentially. And honestly, like in a lot of times, it's a way to escape damage. But round two, exciting turn of events. I thought Seb, was going to cruise to another 10-9 damage round, but Dante hitting that knockdown, getting himself at least a 10-8. And so now the fight is in his favor right now, right? I got a 10-9 Seb, 8-10 Seb for the second round. So 18-19. So this is going to be the deciding round. Who you got for this, Tony? I'll ask you one last time. How much money you want to put on it?
Man, I mean, this is really close. I'm really liking Seb here. I mean, Seb, he has his hands up, and he's also able to catch Dante whenever he kind of steps in sometimes. But at the same time, I can't really decide. I mean, like, it's just such a hard choice because they're both like just good and each like in their own ways, and like they're both catching each other in their own ways. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. It's not an option I gave you, but honestly, I think if this fight goes the same way it's been going, we might be seeing a draw. Exactly. I think Seb might get another damage round. Like he's doing a lot of different tricky things here. He's doing this lateral zigzag motion. Dante though not even engaging with it, right? Just moving back, letting Seb waste the effort in space, and just going back to those big shots that he was using in round one.
Yeah, I really like how Dante moves off the center line, but he needs to keep his hands up when he's doing that because it's like it's kind of like Anderson Silva and Chris Haldman. I mean, like you can't like in that fight he was moving around, but he still got caught because he left his hands up. Like he didn't put his hands up like that. That's exactly why you need your hands up.
Oh my God, Capoeira Seb getting the knockdown there. Beautiful shot and beautiful dance moves at the end there. We've seen this once before, Supa. I know we've had I always forget his name, but that one boxer who fought Capoeira style.
No, we actually, I keep forgetting that guy's name too, but I remember Stevie and Seb went toe-to-toe with Capoeira dancing the last time they fought. And Seb does practice Capoeira in real life, so very, very interesting the young man's bringing that kind of flavor into VR boxing.
And honestly, it looks like it worked there. Tony, what would you ever fought a Capoeira style fighter?
You know, like, I feel like it's just so underrated. It's just the movement, like the way they move side to side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have your hands up while doing that, it's just so easy to slip and stuff.
I couldn't agree more, right? There's definitely like a hybrid Capoeira boxing where like you have a more traditional boxing guard, or at least you like flow into it. And then use that like rhythmic, long, wide stance to really like get in and out of range and get around your opponent.
Yeah.
Boom! Another knockdown for Seb.
Yeah, this is probably going to go to Seb. He's dominating.
Yeah. He's saying no draws, no wins for Dante.
Yeah.
Give me that S rank.
I feel like it's just that Dante, he was just underestimating Seb's power. Even after getting knocked down so many times, he still just like didn't decide to put his hands up. So they're gonna stand and bang, clinch. This is not really gonna look good on him. Oh my gosh.
Woo! Still got it. And honestly, would be interesting to see if Dante can get 2 knockdowns here.
Who knows? It could be a draw because that first one was really close, and then that second round, it's really close. I mean, like those first 2 could have gone either way. What happened? It looks like it was for.
And that is Seb's win. I think they're both giving each other some sportsmanship. Here we go. 29-26 is the final score for that round. Devil May Cry.
Wow.
Dante with the 9s, 9-8 for his rounds with a 26 total. Seb with a 9-10-10 for 29 knockdowns. None in the first round, 1 apiece in the second round, 1 to Dante in the third, and 2 to Seb in the third round. Damage here looking pretty high for both fighters, crossing the 1,000 threshold in each round, but Seb consistently out damaging, except for that round 2. That one was super close. That really could have gone either way.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly thought that was going to be Dante's round for sure.
Yeah.
But no, in the end, we got 34-20 to 44-64 for Seb, your winner tonight. So let's get both boxers up. Super, you back here?
Yeah. You guys go ahead with the. Since I was not looking at the fight too much. I'm still working on some graphic issues here. So go ahead and lock in with the fighters. Go ahead and unmute. We do a little bit of post-fight commentary. I think up next we still have Oa Boyd and Solo Liability. If you guys are still here, make some noise. Let us know.
Correct.
I just want to say,
I've already sent them the code.
I've never seen a 9-9 round. Nothing of it. Like what happened? Why wasn't it 9-9?
9-9. Which one? 9-9 in the first round. No knockdowns, and it's very interesting. They scored at 9-9, but the damage went to Seb. So
I guess they decided the damage was too close. I haven't seen that. Maybe that's part of their new scoring system.
1598 to 1230 as far as the damage. So clearly going to Seb in that round. But they gave it. I mean, not like it would have made a difference, but. Very interesting. That was probably the weirdest call that we've seen the judges make.
There was a penalty apparently.
Oh, wish we could see the penalties. Ah, okay.
Oh, what was it, Seb? What was it like? What type of penalty was it? Like, looking back, like what was it?
It was a clinch. Okay, that's weird. It's so rare that the judge calls a clinch in this game, so we didn't even hear it.
Yeah, they made it a little bit. They made it stricter so far. All right, but yeah, let's get in with the fighters, Seb and Dante. If either of you want to unmute, we will start the interview with whoever is up first. If you guys don't want to talk though, you can drop it in the chat, or we can move on to our next fight.
All right, what's up?
Hey, Seb, what's up? How are you doing? How you feeling after that match?
I think that I should not have won that. That was rigged.
Oh, really?
Felt like a controversial decision indeed. Well, okay. Tell me what was happening like each of those rounds. Right, round 1 we got the clinch penalty. Round 2 was super close, but then round 3 felt like you really closed it out. Although Dante came back a little bit, so it felt like every one of those rounds was a wild roller coaster.
Yeah, it was for sure.
Any round that you got like some more insight as to like what happened from your end or what was in your mind in those?
So like, I wasn't expecting to win. I was just like, whenever I got knocked down, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna lose. GG's. Well, I apparently won. I don't know how, but
you know, Seb, I think the reason why you won is just that you caught him a lot whenever he had his hands low like throughout the whole fight, so you were just able to, even if it were like just like a little peck, like those like little chips of damage kind of what won you the round.
So,
I think
all right,
honestly, I think
Seb,
I'm gonna jump in here real quick. Seb, I think you don't cut yourself enough slack, bro. You were the shorter fighter. You had a lot of disadvantages against you. Dante came in here with a good elo and a good record. He knew what he was doing. So if you manage to even get a narrow win against somebody like that, you got to be doing something right in the ring. Honestly, it's very interesting. We saw that clinch call earlier, man. So we don't really see the ref, make any of those calls. Do you think that clinch call was fair?
I mean, I guess it was fair. It wasn't really fair, but whatever the virtual ref gotta do, the virtual ref gotta do,
Oh, absolutely. Hey, John Silva, we'll keep you in mind, bro. John Silva just popped back in. Let's see, going to multiplayer. I appreciate you, Seb. Capoeira Master Seb, guys, make some noise. You know what I'm saying? We got Ovoid and Solo Liability readied up already. Let's go ahead and talk to our next boxer, Dante, brand new.
Not really brand new. I just forgot my name.
Okay. Because we saw the name Devil May Cry. We're like, we've seen that name before. I feel like. All right, Dante, appreciate you subbing in here. Were you surprised by the little man Seb, right? Yeah, you stepped into the ring, you probably saw the height difference, but I'm about to run this guy down, man. Were you surprised by the outcome of that fight?
Actually, yeah, I was surprised.
Now
I was super surprised because. Oh, never mind. My bad.
Now, yeah, I would say, what was the main thing that kind of like, got you really kind of like, whoa, taking a step back?
His brawling out, bro. It was just straight brawling. I didn't get time to understand his style, so it was straight brawling. So that kept me like on my toes.
100%. And how do you prefer to fight, really? Like, what's your preferred fighting style, right? Are you more of like a technical boxer?
Oh, I was just trying to just brawl it out sometimes. But I'm just like a technical fighter. The first round, I just tried to take it slow, but I wasn't feeling that today, so I just felt like rushing in.
Picking up the pace. I feel you, bro. Are we gonna see you back here next time?
Yes.
All right. One, even though you forgot the old name, I think this name suits you better, right? You got the Devil May Cry. You got the Dante look. Only thing I'm gonna say, bro, you gotta show up with like red. You know what I'm saying? Some red. You got the Dante. You gotta get the Dante red in. I need you in all red. Red gloves. Now red gloves, black shoes, red shorts. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get the full fit.
That was a Mike Tyson fit. That was a Mike Tyson fit.
You know what I'm saying? We got to get you in there, full Dante representation next time. But I appreciate you coming through. It was a good fight. We're gonna go ahead and